this roller mills or grinding operation, then definitely the yield is very low. You not get that much quantity of oil as a product. Beside that, there are different advantages of grinding mills, just like it is easier to make the extraction process. It can make the extraction process easier. It can give, earlier told that higher amount of yield is used, higher amount of yield is provided, and the last one is the losses of oil will be minimum during refining and also in oil cakes. Means when we go for mechanical or solvent extraction, you get oil plus oil cake. So here the oil percentage is higher, and in oil cake the percentage is lower after roller mills. Here the speed of rotations of this drum is not uniform because the size of your seats are varying. Sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller, sometimes very small, sometimes some impurities are come here. So the size is not uniform, and the difference between these two rollers is higher, and difference between these two rollers is lower after second pass. One, if in a similar manner the same arrangement is carried out, that is 2 to 4 to 6 rollers will be there, then it's a 3-pass system of roller mill. Then they are individually driven. This is driven by different motor, this is driven by different, all 4 rollers are driven by different motors at different speeds and different rotations. So next one is flaking of seats. I think it's over. Roller mill, DLE decortication is over, roller mill is over. Next one is flaker or flaking of mills. Every student should note this statement, that is, higher the surface area of oil seats gives more quantity of extraction of oil. That's why to get the higher yield we need to go for this operation, that is roller mill or grinding. Okay. Roller mill cotton seats. It stands for flakers. Flaking, flaker mills. That is our 4th operation. Flaker mills. Before starting the topic of flaker mills, everyone should note that the concept of flaker mills, that is why there is a necessity of flaker mills, because the rate of extraction of oil, that is denoted by E. I will explain it completely. Further I will explain it completely in detail. The rate of extraction of oil is denoted by small e, is inversely proportional to the square of the thickness of the oil flakes. This is the small expression, very small expression is there, is derived from the flaking operation, that is the rate of extraction, that is small e, the rate of extraction of oil from oil seeds is inversely proportional to the thickness denoted by small t, thickness of oil flakes is inversely proportional to the square of thickness of oil flakes. What it exactly means? If from that statement, from that mathematical expression, we can say that if the thickness is smaller, thickness of our flakes, flaking operation is quite similar to roller mills, but there are some basic differences. I will explain it later. Before that, just focus on the expression. and the abbreviations what it exactly say. The thickness, if thickness of your oil flakes is less, then what happened? Then the oil from oil seed will extracted more rapidly to solvent or by mechanical extraction. Now let's move to the flaking operation. Flaking is similar. I can't draw that all. Draw in detail just like the roller mills. It is just similar like the roller mills, but it's a single pass. Hopper is there. These all are grinded sheets. Grinded, or the product after roller mills is sent for flaking. A specific diameter and a specific width. Diameter is higher, around 600 to 800 mm, and width is around 1000. Width is same. Now the seeds are sent to the flaker mills, but the main difference between flaker and roller mills is the difference between two rollers. The clearance between two rollers is very less. Just to make a flake of 0.2, just a second, cross check. Yes, 0.2 to 0.4 mm. It's below 1 mm. So the clearance is very less. Once the oil seeds which are already crushed or grinded comes in contact with this minimum clearance area of flaker, it will start making a long flakes just like a chocolate, just like a Cadbury bar, just like a chocolate or Cadbury bar. Okay, it will make this. In this case, roller 1, roller 2, and this our product is 3 flakes are get contacted with each other. So only one roller is driven by motor, another one is driven by just in physical contact with due to our oil material, due to our oil seeds get contacted with another roller, and both the rollers are running in a same speed. They are running in same speed. Only single is driven by motor. Dimensions are already told, 600, 800 and 1000, and then they are smooth surface as compared with the roller mills. They are uniformly rolling. They are rolling in a uniform way. They are uniformly rolling. Okay. So this is the flaking operation. And flaking operation, the main thing is this is statement. Rate of extraction of oil from any oil bearing material, that is seed, is inversely proportional to the square of the thickness of the flakes. This is very important. Last concept related to the flaker mills. If the thickness is lower, the rate of extraction, that is to extract the oil from solid seeds into the solvent, or to extract the oil from solid seeds directly by the mechanical expression outer surface of the solid seed, it will be more easier. It is, if thickness is less, then the rate of extraction is higher. So we can easily conclude that we need the minimum thickness of flex, but it is applicable only up to certain limit. If the thickness is too low, if the thickness of your flex is very low, then in during solvent extraction process, it's really difficult to remove the solvent from your oil cake. Means this is the container, this is your flex, thick flex, this is your oil flex, then solvent is added, and then extraction is happened. After that process, we get the product as this is the area of flex. This is your oil flex, and this is oil plus solvent. But still, some amount of solvent is present with this solid flex. And if in case the thickness is very low, around 0.1 mm or below 0.1 mm, then it's really difficult to drain the solvent or remove the solvent from your flex. And this is useful for our human consumption. So we need to remove solvent anyhow up to some ppm level. So we can't go for it to reduce the thickness up to very less, that is up to 0.2 to 0.4 mm is allowed, but below that it's difficult to and it's challenging to operate during refining and extraction process. Laker mill is okay. These two topics are irrelevant. Laker mill, then after laker mill, heat treatment, and then after heat treatment, conditioning of oil sheets. Before starting the heat treatment, we just compare roller mills and flaker mills. Roller mills and flaker mills. Not run uniformly. Okay, it's a uniform run. Both the two rollers are rolling in a uniform way, and in flaker mills, in roller mills, they are not uniform due to the size of sheet. Second one is dimensions. Dimensions of roller mill, dimensions of flaker mill. Third one is size of product. Thickness of flex. Fourth one is higher clearance between 2 rollers, less clearance. Fifth one is both are driver. Both rollers are driver with the help of motor. Here one is driver and another is driven. I think it's more than enough. Let's have a look. Last difference is there. Roller mill is a mechanical screw pressure created mill, and it's a hydraulic pressure is created. Flaker mill, when we talk about the flaker mill, it's very easy in construction and simple operation, but the main thing is it requires very high pressure, around 60 to 90 kg per meter square, and the surface of the flaker rollers is very smooth. One point is there, a rough surface, smoother surface. Again one point is there, higher pressure requirement, delta P is higher, less pressure requirement. I think the differences are more than enough. 8 differences are more than enough. And if every student can understand the roller mill and flaker mill, there is no need to learn it. You can easily write by your understanding. And all total 4 pre-treatments, steps of pre-treatments are carried out in this lecture. And heat treatment, conditioning of oil seeds is mainly carried out in cooking of oil seeds. So these two topics of pre-treatment of oil seeds, their designing and some construction of cooker, and heat treatment and conditioning of oil seeds will be carried out in next lecture. Thank you so much.